guys, Fayiz here. I'm going to be doing a shave review. Starting out with the razor, it's going to be the Mag T on loan from Scott. And the shaving set will be the Crossroads by First Line Shave and Black Mountain Shaving. So, first time using both of these products. I got the soap and aftershave from the razor company. There's a pour, I just scooped them out. Out of the tub, it smells really woody, a little bit of floral. It smells nice. The scent strength is probably around medium, maybe just under medium. I kind of hope as I lather it, it kind of opens up more. It's a good scent. It's just not, maybe not a keeper for me because I have so much and I have to be picky about what I keep. And actually I'm putting a lot of things on the side to do another purge, just because I haven't reached for a lot of things recently. And if you've noticed, I haven't done any videos for the past month and a half. We lost our 9-month-old puppy recently. I don't want to go into it, but on top of that, my other Rottweiler tore her CCL, or cranial cruciate ligament, which is the dog version of our ACLs. So there's been a lot of stuff going back to back and haven't really fell up to it. But I've got some new things to review. The Mag T is a really interesting razor. And by the way, I got a great lather. The quality, I don't know, I think it's Black Mountain Shaving's base, I think. I'll put corrections below. I'm not really prepared. No, it's the First Line 3.0 base. It says it right there. So that's the base. I like the First Line Shaving base. So maybe they just collaborated on the scents. The artwork is one of the best artwork I've seen. Alright, the razor is supposed to be fairly efficient. It has a large blade gap. It's open comb, which doesn't mean it's efficient, but the open comb is cool part. Positive blade exposure. So we'll see. Definitely get some blade feel. And I've got a brand new Gillette Platinum, which is probably my new go-to blade. So far it's smooth. You get a decent amount of blade feel, not a lot. It's not overwhelming for me. Kind of have to figure out how you want to hold the handle. It's somewhat awkward. Smooth so far. And just to show you, so the top cap comes off, it's magnetic, and the blade, I guess the magnet on the top cap is stronger than on here because the blade tends to stay on there, and then it just goes back in. And the alignment and exposure seems spot on, so. Like every time, so I don't think you can mess up the alignment on this just because the way the magnets and the blade tabs hold it. There's no exposure on the sides, so you can't adjust the blade exposure from, or the blade, I guess, alignment from the sides. But again, I don't think you need to. The way that this is built, it's automatic. It's smooth with blade feel, which I like. It's probably about a 3.5 on the Rex Ambassador, relatively speaking. So. It was a good first pass. I know why Scott sent it to me. The blade feel is there, and he knows I like blade feel. The scent is nice on this, and if it were a couple notches stronger, I would definitely probably keep it. And I get it, like I smell it. It's just not, you know, blowing me off my feet. It's a nice woody floral. I wish kind of the more citrusy notes would come out. And if I haven't yet, I'll list the scent notes below. This First Line Shave base is always awesome. I've never had an issue with their bases. And my brush is the Chisel and Hound Color Riot. It's a really cool handle with their, I don't know which variation of their Venturian, I think 15. So the magnet is so strong, I set my razor next to, or the razor next to my soap scooper, and it happened to pick it up. And it's, I think, some kind of brass something that I got from from Ken. I can't remember what order the numbers are for his channel. Aloha Shaving that I got when I bought his, it was an N075, I think, razor that I bought from him. So I use that to scoop with. All right. So this is probably definitely a medium aggression razor for me. If you get the angle and the pressure wrong, it will not feel as good. But once you dial it in, I mean, look at how I'm holding it. It's kind of awkward, but I'm just getting used to it. It's my first go with it. Once you get it dialed in, I think it's good. There are other variations of this razor with the same head. And if I were ever to get something from them, I would get the one with the teakwood handle. It's more of a traditional handle. That's a cylinder, not a triangle. Their website's really weird. They make all these claims about blade edge retention because of the magnets, and their wording is really weird. But the razor works just fine. It's heavy. It's heavy with some blade feel, so if you don't like either one of those things, you probably won't like this. And if you've got arthritis or dexterity issues, this specific version may not be for you. You might want to look at the other versions that have a more traditional style shape. Now the handles on the other ones don't remove itself from the head. I believe all of them have this same head where only the top cap comes off, so you won't be able to switch the handles out. I've got some more new things I'm gonna make videos with. I'm gonna get back into it. I've wanted to, it just mentally I wasn't there. But I've got more software and more hardware to use on camera for review. As a sneak peek, I guess I can show one of these things. Copper carbon, love it. But stay tuned. I'll do a video with that and a soap that I believe is my favorite scent of 2022 that came out this year, and it also happens to be in my favorite soap base. So, but that'll be in the future. Right now, I'm actually really enjoying this shave. The razor's interesting. Will I buy one? Probably not. Just because it's so heavy and doesn't really add to what I've got in terms of my use case. Collecting for me is cool, but lately I've been more in the functional side of things. Alright, against the grain. You get nice audible feedback, decent amount of blade feel. It's comfortable. I mean, it's not, you gotta get the angle right. It's efficient for sure. You can buff with it without issue. I think you should run the cap when you do that. And I think this is one of those razors like the carbon where if you use a steeper angle versus riding the cap, you get different characteristics, which I prefer, versus some razors like the Henson and the Rockwell kind of require a specific angle. And it tends to be an angle where you're riding the cap more, which I don't prefer. Alright, I'm going to wash off and I'll be back with the post. So, 1 second. Alright, and I'm back. After the shave, I cleaned off my stuff, rinsed off with warm and then cold water. Used the PAA alum block. I had a good amount of stinging, not bad, just a little bit, but that's to be expected with my first go on the razor. And then to finish off, we'll use the Crossroads splash. Again, the label's cool. Bottle from First Line Shaving is awesome. They always do cool things with their bottles. It actually reminds me of the Razor Ruby Undead, so which is also from First Line Shaving. Smells nice. Again, scent strength is not there for what I like, but the scent is nice. So if you like a milder level scent but a nice scent, this probably will be for you. Anyway, overall, a very nice shave, very nice products. The razor was good, efficient on BPS for sure. Not aggressive by any means. It's probably middle of the road efficiency or aggressiveness. In terms of blade feel. Skin feels good. The soap and aftershave did their job. They were slick and worked well for my skin. And the brush again was the Chisel and Hound Color Riot. And you can see right here, it's kind of see-through. Boop. So I really like this brush. This knot, Venturion is probably my favorite knot. Badger knot especially. Alright, comment below if you have any questions or just comments, concerns, whatever, and see you next time.